The oven's preheated. I'm Mario. That's my Croatian co-host, Franco, a.k.a. Papa Fazul.
Papa.
We're the Oven Podcast. Tonight, we're in Massapequa, New York at Saverio's. They got some of the best Napoletana pizza around. Actually, the best Napoletana pizza around.
The best.
Since 1967. And tonight, Frank, who we sitting down with?
Snack Time TV, baby. Nicky and Fran. They're content creators from up in Westchester, upstate to us. We're going to show the upstate boys how Long Island does pizza. Let's rock.
Keep it cooking in the oven. The oven. The oven. Yep. The oven. The oven. The oven. Yep. The oven. The oven. The oven. Smells good. The oven. The oven. Yep. The oven.
Nicky Fran, thanks for coming, boys.
Thank you.
Thank you, boys.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
And here we go.
Amazing place. What's the name of this place again?
Saverio.
Saverio.
Don't you forget Saverio's, baby. Long Island. Right up here.
The Saverio's hats on.
Yep. They got us out on the island.
On the islands.
On the island.
We're on the
We're
island.
on the island.
On. It's on, bro.
We're on the island.
We got the Westchester boys down here for some of the real pizza, for some of the real stuff.
Saverio's in Massapequa. What do we got? We also got the meatballs on the bottom.
We got
You guys want to start off? You want to give us the mozzarella review over there?
No,
Okay.
they said, as soon as we walked in, they said that they're making a mozzarella in the back. Homemade, so we got to check it out and see
Here
if
we
it's
go.
comparable to
Look,
what we
everyone's
got
got a
over in
piece.
the Bronx.
We got in the Bronx. Come on.
It's got to get a piece.
What a gentleman serving me over here. Thank you, brother.
Hold on.
Everyone
gotta
gets
get
a piece.
Hold on.
Thanks, bro.
Gotcha.
Oh, that's a good one.
Let's
There we
see
go.
if they're competing.
Hold on. Let me put this back.
Thank you.
We're going to need a bigger boat at this table.
I know. I think we need another table.
Oh, I cut mine already.
You ready?
Sorry.
Boys? You guys want to do it snack time style? And cheers.
Let's go.
Cheers.
Cheers,
Cheers.
boys.
Cheers. All right.
That's some good mutz.
Not bad. Not bad.
What are you rating it?
What am I rating it?
Oh, put him on the spot.
Right off the bat, baby.
Damn.
That's a.
I go 7.5.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was right around there too. I was gonna go like 7, 8.
Oh, huh?
7, 8.
Nice.
Yeah.
I respect it. A 7-8 is
100%.
respectable.
Not bad. It's been sitting for a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
I can say.
Have you guys ever been to our end of the world to eat?
I drive through it.
Yeah,
We got through it.
Unfortunately, I work in the woods up by you guys all the time.
Okay.
But
You gotta come by. You gotta try it. We'll take you guys on a mozzarella tour.
a little much. Oh,
Yeah, what store? What store?
We'll go check out number 1 Casa della Mozzarella, 187th Street and Arthur Avenue.
Yep.
a spot named Casa del Mozzarella cannot disappoint.
You guys haven't heard of it?
They're the mozzarella king.
I've heard of it. I've never
Yeah.
been.
They've been on like Fuck That's Delicious.
yeah.
I heard about it through you guys.
No, yeah.
Through
No,
watching your videos.
That's the spot.
Number 2, we'll take a ride around the block and to Williamsbridge Road, and we'll go check out G&R Deli. Mm-hmm. And then after that, we'll take you guys to Westchester, to White Plains, to Giovanni's Deli.
And if
Oh,
and if our boy Frankie's around, you gotta have Frankie mutz.
Mozzarella.
Yeah.
Yeah. So once you like eat these mozzarellas, it's just superior. You know what
It's
I mean?
tough to go back.
Yeah.
I hear you.
It changes your whole palate.
But this is bomb.
This is good. I'm gonna keep eating it.
No, I thought it was great. And then meatballs too. Meatballs is tough because meatballs is also one of those
All
things.
right.
Once you have yours, it's hard to eat the others.
Here's the thing with meatballs. Everyone compares it to their grandmother's meatballs.
Yep.
So it's like, you know, no one makes better meatballs than your grandmother.
So you've never had a better meatball than your grandmother or your mom?
I have. I make better meatballs.
No,
I took their recipe and perfected it. So.
I've had a hard time finding.
I'm not lying.
He's just calling it out. He's like, Grandma, I'm sorry.
I told my mom she was number 2. If I told her I made better meatballs, she would fuck. That would be it. That would be the end.
No, yeah.
Let's try these.
No, I'm excited. I'm a stickler when it comes to meatballs. Like, it's hard to find a good meatball. So
This
I'm
podcast
excited.
is just eating.
These look really good. So you gotta take the meatball. I'm gonna show you guys a little trick. So you cut the meatball in half, then you cut it in half one more time into 4s, because the inside doesn't have any sauce on it. You throw a little sauce on the inside of it, and then a scoop of the gut. Boom.
Bang.
Wow.
Done deal.
Wow. Okay. All right.
Look at that.
I like it.
Mental pics, mental videos. Now we're good.
When you make your meatballs, do you put the wet bread in it as well?
No, I definitely go with the 3 meat blend.
Gotcha. I'm gonna
The
serve.
pork,
Oh my
the
God.
veal, the beef,
You gotta.
and a good breadcrumb, and a lot of Parmesan cheese.
I got you. I got you.
Hold on, I want to try this meatball.
Seasoned heavy, garlic. I don't like chunks of garlic, like giant chunks in my
No,
meatball
me
with
neither.
garlic. So I really, really like chop the garlic really thin. And then the rest is really time. So once you throw it into the sauce with the sausage in it and the braciole, you let that sit for about another 12 to 24 hours and everything just mixes with each other. That's the key to the
That's a good meatball.
This guy.
This meatball is great, and he
I
also
just
got
got-
a piece of
shit,
meatball in your
it's all right.
water.
Oh no.
I just got sauce in the water.
Give him that extra water over there. Making a mess over here.
No.
Wow.
That's a good meatball.
That's a fire.
That's a fire
Gotcha.
meatball.
Fantastic.
Fire meatball.
I want a meatball wedge.
This is one of the best meatballs I ever had.
Fire meatball. All right, so my number one favorite meatball outside of my house, G&R Deli. This is number 2.
Wow.
Wow.
This just made your top 3.
No, yeah, this
That's
is
a fire meatball,
It's
though.
hard to
Not
find a
gonna
good
lie.
meatball like this. It's fluffy. It's not too dense.
Have you guys?
It's not like garlic forward. The
it's
sauce is good. This is a great meatball.
It's really good.
I think my mom just moved to number 3.
Frankel's been saving that joke all day.
Have you guys seen the GNR Italian ice cream cone?
No.
Yeah. You guys haven't seen that?
Yeah, bring
The
us up
viral?
to speed. No.
Wow. You got all right. So GNR Deli. Shout out to Caroline. She'll repost this.
Yeah.
Just letting you know.
Shout out GNR.
Yeah.
Thank you, Caroline.
Yeah. So basically, she just cuts bread in half, rips out the middle, takes her homemade meatballs,
And stuffs it.
And
You
stuffs
guys have
it.
probably done it as kids.
and just stuffs it, and you eat it like an ice
You
cream
pull the
cone.
inside out of the Italian bread and you stuff it with
So she just makes it like that. And,
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
called the Italian ice cream cone. We shot the video. How long ago?
about
Last
a
year?
at this
I think it
point.
was like
Yeah.
last year. So we shot the video. She didn't want to post it right away. I posted it on our TikTok, and I did like 5 million in like week, and it just took off from there. And now she's just slinging out meatballs. And then every other foodie's gone there. Like it's become viral. at
That
this
we
point.
put it on TikTok. Somebody ripped it from our TikTok, put it on Reddit and Twitter. It did 10 million on Twitter, did like 7 million on Reddit. We posted it on Instagram. I think it's at like 26 million on Instagram.
Man.
Carvel
YouTube
commented on it.
Oh yeah, Carvel.
I said, now that's an ice cream cone.
No, it went crazy.
that's when you know you're doing something right.
Yeah.
When you got
Snooki
when you got-
commented on it. It was a huge video.
Snooki commented?
Yeah, because she's a meatball. So
Yeah, she
Yeah.
absolutely is. Dude, I'm sorry. I was so excited to serve you on this turn. I pulled the plug on the pizza early there. I'm
no,
sorry.
you're good, bro.
Okay.
Hold on.
So now
Hold on. I'm struggling to cut this right now.
I'm suspecting some fermented dough. A lot of air pockets in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Talk
This
about
is
it.
very like genuine like Italian like Italy
you might
style.
have to say it
pizza.
This is it. This is
Struggling.
Yeah.
this is authentic Napoletana pizza.
No, this looks mad good.
Or as Rob says, Neapolitan.
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 Thank you, bro. Got that? All right.
I got you, brother.
All right, guys, let's go.
I like the spot.
So this is the spec with the hot honey.
I like the spot. Hold on.
Prosciutto sliced nice and thin.
I'm getting crazy.
Look at this.
I'm putting the mutz on the pizza. Let's do it.
The hot honey. Okay. I'll be back. No, I'm dead serious. I really like this place.
Dude, I'm cracking up in my head right now because our producer, JP, he is creaming his pants right now because this is the most we've ever talked about the food ever. Okay? He's
Yeah,
always
bro.
yelling at us, why didn't you guys talk about the food enough? Why didn't you guys talk about the food?
Bro.
You guys are the
We-
real deal.
we can talk about food all day.
Listen, I go over to the gym every day, and like the highlight, I get like stopped a lot in the gym, but the highlight of my gym experience is that my 25 minutes in the sauna, because that's I think a lot of people recognize me in the sauna, and once they get me going, I will just talk about food for a half an hour, just like, and
You
then
literally sound like him, dude.
Dude, it's so funny just for that. You know how we ended up in this spot right now?
Yeah.
I met Joe in the sauna.
yo, I've met some great people in the sauna. No, 100%.
Networking 101 in the sauna.
No, yeah, the sauna's a great place.
If you want to get your network
and the
up,
thing
sit in
about
the sauna.
people The thing about the sauna too, you could tell a lot about a person, like about how much time they could spend in the sauna. You know, like
if they got lungs.
I got more respect for you if you get to the 20, 25 minute mark. I'm like, okay, this guy does this every day. He takes this seriously. The guys who come in like 5, 10 minutes, I'm like, yo, get out of here, bro. Just get out. Don't even bother opening the door and letting the heat out.
Yeah, sauna etiquette.
Like, yo, that's one of my biggest pet peeves. Like, bro, if you're only gonna come in here for 5 minutes, don't come in. You know, just like stay out. Like, yo, I've been in here 20 minutes building up.
You should get like one of those like.
It's 220 degrees in here right now, bro.
You see, I've been dumping rocks, dude.
Yo, you should get one of those like those little signs that they have like the amusement park, like the fence that says like "Don't come in if you're only standing there for 5 minutes."
No, yeah, 100%.
You gotta bring that to the gym and see if it lasts.
No, yeah,
See how many people just turn around.
I take the sauna. That's like my therapy moment of the gym. You know, so it's like I take it super seriously.
But in all seriousness,
Yeah.
this place is this is fire.
Yeah, no, this is everything is just this is murderer's row right
We're gonna throw some of this.
We're gonna keep going.
We gotta go. This is what the margarita slice. Is that what this is?
Yeah, that's the margarita.
What's the margarita?
This is the vodka. And
So
this,
I think this.
Oh no!
You party fouled.
I just dropped all that cheese off there,
It's all right.
brother.
Look at that, dude.
It's okay. Hand it over. We can't not let it be eaten though.
No, I'm gonna pass it off. I'll let you guys
Fran
choose
said
what
hand
cheese
it
you
over.
want.
Hand
I don't want you to miss out on all that cheese.
No, we're all right. We're good.
It's all right.
What's the most disrespectful way to eat a pizza?
Backwards.
Like crust first?
Like flip that thing.
Nah, I'll tell you the most disrespectful word.
Yeah.
So I grew up like the South Yonkers area. So it's like a lot of the kids I grew up with would get 2 slices and stack them on top of each other, cheese
weird.
to cheese.
Like a
They'd eat
sandwich?
it like a sandwich.
That's
No,
disgusting. That's horrible.
How do you do
that
that?
should be like.
How do you do that?
Like you should like get your New York card revoked
for that.
for
yes.
that. Like stack
You guys are coming from my dad right now.
He stacks.
No. He's past his prime. But when he was dating my mom, they would go and get pizza, and my mom said he would get a pie for himself, and he would eat it in 4 slices. He would put one on
roll it?
top of the other. No, he'd put 1 slice on top of the other, and he'd eat the pie in 4 slices.
Yeah.
He was a gavant.
Yeah.
Do you ever like look at your father and just question him? Mm-hmm. Just like stare at him and go, "How am I
Related.
like really? How is this a thing?"
Honestly, he's a special. He's a special guy.
I
Yeah.
can listen to you again.
Oh my God, this is. He's never coming back on the podcast. He's had to give me 3 courses right now.
So
Pass it down. That's crazy.
Yeah, he liked to eat, that guy.
But just to stack the pizza
Not for nothing though. If he's eating a full pie,
in 4
let
slices.
that man do it as he wants.
Yeah, that's crazy.
A
I
full
usually
pie?
go full pie.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on the type
Where
of
do you
pizza.
put it, bro?
On the, Nicky eats like he's got 10 assholes.
But I go to the gym 7 days a week. And I used to be 325 pounds. So I lost like 125 pounds. So the only way to be able to eat a lot and like not get fat again is to run and go to the gym and go to the sauna and every day.
So that's the only way that you're able to do what you do as, a foodie making content reviews is you just got to hit
I
the gym.
eat totally healthy 4 to 5 days of the week. 3 days of the week, I eat whatever I want.
Yeah, we eat like this only really on Saturdays.
But like today, like so I can eat here. I didn't. This is the only thing I ate today.
Really?
I fasted
You're a big
all day
faster.
for this. Yeah,
Wow.
that's how I lost all the weight, fasting.
Wow.
So I'm
I'm in trouble
with
with
it.
fasting. The problem is
Once you get it, bro, it's like you get it. It's like you got it.
No, it's fasting.
It's hard. It's tough. Like
they say it's great for you. Your cells just go into repair mode. It's insane what it can do for your body. But I got a serious question about something you just said. You said you only eat like this on Saturdays.
Which kills you.
You forego the Sunday sauce, like
he'll eat on a Sunday.
Oh, yeah, on Sunday, but
Sunday doesn't count.
listen,
He just doesn't do it every day.
No.
like there's
Can't.
heavy balance. Like
I'm also a gym guy, work out every day, but like, no, like so when we first started doing snack time, the mistake that we made, because we were rookies at the whole foodie game, is that we would go to like 3 or 4 spots and eat everything. And then by the time we were done shooting, we felt like we were going to collapse and die.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then we realized, hold on, no one wants to watch us eat the entire meal on a camera.
We're cutting it all,
So
right?
now
You know?
we've got to the point where like we take bites and then we save food. If something's really good,
We kill shit
we'll
still.
kill it on
We still kill
camera.
shit.
But usually, like if we know we're going to 4 spots, we try to like, all right, we'll eat a little bit of this, pack it up, bring it home, because we have buddies that eat like this every day. They make content, and I'm like, how? You've got to be like just taking bites or spitting it out or throwing up. Because like you can't do like I don't know how people use like
Not
this.
sustainable.
It's
No,
not,
no,
it's
100%.
not. You'll get it's unhealthy.
Yeah, absolutely.
But just for the record, so far in the 2 pies that we've had, definitely an 8.6.
Wow. That's a
They're
crazy
fine.
review. And we got 2 pies left.
We got 2 left.
pies left,
this,
baby.
this pizza's fire.
So that's the Alavaca over there. Frankel,
It's the Alavaca.
Frankel, only got 2 something, bro.
Yeah, I got you.
No, I think you. This place is getting their pizza worth with the shout outs right now.
Dude, Saverio's is a spot.
Oh, spot, man. This is
So
good.
is this like a staple in this area?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, if you're from Massapequa, I mean, we're from Levittown. You know Saverio's. You know
Really?
Saverio's. Oh, yeah. Thank you, bro.
No, I this is really good food.
So
The
if you
owners
guys,
are really cool.
the owners are awesome.
Yeah.
People, everyone's been awesome. If you guys could only eat one type of pizza for the rest of your life,
The owner looks like he's had a body or 2 in the trunk.
what's the slice? What'd you say?
The owner looks like he's had a body or 2 in the trunk.
I'm not even sure if I have to cut that. I don't know.
He's actually selling it.
Oh, kind of like DTS for sale right now.
But what type of pizza would I eat for the rest of my
Yeah,
life?
so you get to eat one slice of pizza for the rest of your life. What slice you going with?
Now, type of slice or from what place?
All right, yeah.
Let's go type of slice, and then we'll go from what place.
All right, so type of slice. Damn, I'm going. All right,
Are we going? Wait, are we going like thin? Are we going like pepperoni? What type? What are you talking?
That's
what
up
are
to you,
talking?
man.
anything we want. I'm going thin, but not like a personal pie like this.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm talking like a regular pie, thin, regular slice, like a little bit of crunch. I don't want a doughy crust. I want like a mix of doughy but crunchy.
Okay.
No, I don't want something that like flops all the way over.
flops
I
over.
want some sturdiness.
Okay.
That's where I'm going.
What are you rocking with?
Same, thin, very crispy and well done. Sometimes it's hard for pizzerias to hit that mark, so I end up going to the places that do the upside down, where they do the cheese and the sauce. Thin one, really crispy. Place in Mount Vernon called Johnny's that does that. Another place called in Westchester and Eastchester called Napoletana does it really dope. So if you like thin and crispy, that's the way to go. If I can make it out to New Haven, I go to Sally's. But other than that, a plain pie, my favorite all-time plain pies, Luigi's Pizza, Brooklyn.
Okay.
Crispy Pizza, Brooklyn, and John's of Bleecker.
John's and Bleecker.
Yeah. And then Square. I love good squares.
Yeah,
Mama's
that's-
too
Yeah.
on Bleecker Street. Amazing. Crispy Pizza makes probably some of the most bomb square pies you'll ever have in your life.
Pizza Fenice for the Detroit style.
Oof, crazy Detroit
Fire.
style pizza.
See, I'm a big square pizza guy, man. Like, I'm going grandma slice, middle edge. I don't want a corner. I don't want more crust. I'm going middle edge, and that's all day.
Have you ever been to Mama Two's?
No.
West Village.
You guys only call it square? You don't call it a Sicilian slice?
Well, so
it's
there's a difference between a square and a Sicilian. I personally feel like
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the way the crust is and the way it's made.
the thickness of it.
Okay.
No,
Like
it's
Interesting.
Yeah, Sicilian. I grew up on a place called Sal's in Mamaroneck. They were really known for Sicilian. There's Capri in Yonkers that's known for Sicilian.
Fire.
It's different than a square.
LMB, but
Yeah.
that wouldn't
I've never
really
been
be
to
a
LMB.
Sicilian. No,
But
I
if
wouldn't
I,
consider that.
but if I had to pick a place I was eating pizza from for the rest of my life, probably I gotta go Johnny's. Johnny's in Mount Vernon.
Johnny's Mount
Yeah, it's honestly like they just do something there. It's so consistent. It's so consistent. Like every time I've had a pie there, it tastes the same as the last one.
You've never had a bad time there.
No,
Never had
and
a
it's
bad
one of the
experience.
places though you got to eat it there. They're not the best. It's not the best like take out, bring it home, put it in the car type pizzas. It's really gotta
You
eat
can't.
it
You
there.
gotta eat it right
You gotta eat it right there and then when it's hot. But like it really is that good. I don't know what they do to the sauce. Obviously, every pizzeria has their own style of doing things, but they figure it out. It's like kind of like Casa della Mozzarella, where like they just figured out the right amount of salt content to their mozzarella. Where like Johnny's has figured out like just enough of this for the sauce and just the way they layer it, the crispiness, what the oven's at. It's kind of cool. We've had the chance to meet a lot of the owners. So like when you get to talk to them and hear the science behind it, there's a lot more that goes into this for them at least than me, high because everyone thinks, oh, it's just dough and cheese and sauce.
It's
And
science.
It's not. It's a science.
It's science.
There is a science to it, especially because with food is that the biggest marketing is if you eat it and you like it, you're going to tell friends and family, right? That's how your food business is going to really grow word of mouth. So once they figure out a formula that works, like you could like a social media definitely helps, but a good product is what takes that to the next level. So like these guys that really get it, like they're trying to figure out like what's going to get this person to eat my slice for the first time, love it so much, and then tell their aunts, their uncles, friends, and family. Then they come, and then all of a sudden you just, degrees of separation.
These guys are going into it to getting imported cultures and the way they're fermenting the doughs and just everything about it is pretty crazy.
The game has
there's
changed.
There's a place called Brooklyn DOP.
Okay,
These guys are scientists when it comes to like the doughs. And,
Yeah. It's like I was saying, like when you really speak to these owners, like they're on their shit. It's not just like a pizza shop to like, turn a profit. Obviously they want to make money, right? You're in business to make money. But they're really there to figure out like how can we deliver the best product to make people want to come back and bring friends and family, and just then also helps them open up additional locations, right? Because if they have a great product, easier to open up locations. But like he said, those guys are scientists. Shout out to Brooklyn DOP. They're scientists when it comes to their
They
stuff.
started in an apartment.
During COVID.
Wow.
Yeah. So they got a really cool story.
It's all about putting on the experience for people now, man. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
You know what? Another food that's changing is the burger industry.
Burger industry's going.
Yeah, with the smash burger. But not even that. We went to a place, Burger Head, in New York City. They're actually working on opening a second location. One partner comes from like a nightlife. He has a nightlife background, so he understands management, like high intense situations. But then the other owner comes from a Michelin star restaurant background. So they kind of like put their things together, and they just have figured out a great burger, understand where to get their meat. They also had the cleanest kitchen I've like ever seen for a burger spot.
You love to hear that.
Yeah, no, you do. But like, it is really cool to hear these guys break it down and how passionate they are, because that makes you enjoy the experience more.
No, yeah, 100%.
Yep.
We gotta dive into that last spot.
Yeah, dude, really do.
Let's do it.
I'm ready. I see eggplant.
Yep.
I don't even like eggplant. But I'm going to try that because it just looks paper thin. Like,
Phil, what pie is that?
this looks crazy.
I
think it was a name.
It was a name?
It's a name. Debbie? You say Gabby?
The Gabby?
I thought you said Debbie.
Gab.
The Gabby?
I used to have a dog named Gabby. But dude, while we're cutting into that, I want to ask you one question.
You know what?
Alina.
Your
The
pizza,
Alina.
bro. What's going on?
It's the Alina?
The Alina.
The Alina. Alina.
Alina. Alina. It's called the Alina.
The Alina.
Wow.
Alina on me. Come on. What are we doing there?
Oh my gosh.
Not working?
Yeah, I'll help you.
All right.
You hold it and I'll teamwork, okay?
Teamwork. Here we go.
There we go. We'll break 2 slices, okay?
Okay.
Boom. There you go.
Thinking ahead.
Wow. This guy.
Here we go.
No, guys.
All right, you take that.
This is
Yeah,
special.
take whatever you want.
I can't wait for you guys to try this.
All right, hold up.
All right. Let's all do it together. I feel like a little balsamic glaze would have been nice on this one.
Hold on. We might have to put that back on.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. All right. This is
This
eggplant?
is amazing.
Cheers. This is the Alina.
The Alina.
Cheers.
All right.
Here we go. That's fire. Instantaneously, that's fire. That's really good.
I don't even eat eggplant, honestly.
That's really good.
And this is insane.
Whatever you're doing, keep doing, because that's really good.
Yeah.
I'd love to taste your chicken cutlets. Are they paper thin? No, I'm not saying right now.
Nah, right now.
I mean,
She's like, is the oven still on?
wow. These eggplants,
It's insane.
you could see light through them. Like that's how thin they're cut, brother. That's how it's done. The
really
pros.
So good.
By the way, your meatballs made it to number 2 on his list.
Amazing meatballs.
No, this is really good food. Wow.
Let me hit you with one in the meantime.
Uh-huh.
Let me finish my pizza first.
Wow, this is fire.
If snack time had a Mount Rushmore of snacks, which 4 would be on it?
Of actual snacks?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to go first. It might be different.
There's no way you guys have the same 4 snacks.
That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy if it was the same. Play that game. All right, on 3. For me, all right.
That would be funny.
Cool Ranch Doritos.
I'm with you on that.
Thank you.
I got
See?
you.
That's my guy.
I'm sorry.
Cool Ranch Doritos. Damn. 2. I'm a big Twix guy.
Yes.
Okay. Twix. Peanut M&Ms all day. And I think Cheetos.
Cheetos.
Yeah, that's right.
Also puffy or
No.
Crunch.
The crunch. What it crunch?
it says a lot about you if you
Yeah.
eat the puffy Cheetos.
Yeah, the puffy Cheetos means you like licking your fingers.
I think I'm gonna go Reese's.
It's a good choice.
I'm gonna go caramel cone ice cream by Haagen-Dazs.
The mini ones?
Or any size. I don't
Oh,
care.
yeah.
Ice cream. The jumbo, the gallon. But
Pizza's a snack. I mean, ice cream's a snack.
you wouldn't consider ice cream a snack?
Well, I guess if it's a mini one, I guess it might be a snack.
It's not a meal.
If you go get a bowl of ice cream in the kitchen,
like,
it's a
You
snack.
consider, I would consider the ice cream a dessert, but I wouldn't consider a snack a dessert. You know what I mean?
So, but a bag of chips is a snack or not? Ice
Yeah,
That's a snack.
that's a snack.
So just chips and candy is snacks.
And pretzels.
And gummies.
And gummies, yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay. So then I'm still good. We're good.
Like anything, like basically anything
Definitely
you get from
gummy
7-Eleven.
bears. Gummy bears.
Gummy bears are fire.
Reese's Pieces.
Okay.
I'm gonna go. Oh, the corn kernels, the ranch flavored ones. You ever have the?
Oh, the twirls? Like crunch? Like
No, the
crunchy?
actual corn kernels in a bag, just hard. Like
Yeah, dude. First off, I thought you were talking about candy corn for a second. There's no way he's bringing that out on the show right now.
But you said
But
no,
corn?
the corn kernels,
the crunchy corn kernels.
they are unbelievable.
You are a
Those
serial
are
killer.
the ranch ones.
You're a serial killer.
Tell me you smoke without telling me you smoke.
This man just like to eat corn kernels
and
ranch.
but they're mad crunchy. They're so good.
no, they're-
and gummy bears.
You said that
Wait,
right.
did you say gummy bears?
You said gummy bears twice.
Did I?
Yeah.
All right, good. We'll go twice with gummy bears. I love gummy bears. The gummy bears are fire.
There's only 3 on his Mount Rushmore.
That Mount Rushmore is like it's like you just added like Draymond Green to the Mount Rushmore of like basketball.
Yo, you gotta try the corn kernels and then get back at me, bro.
I'll have to now after this.
You better be giving those out for Halloween.
Get one of the best snacks in the gas station.
I expect
and
Dominic.
if you're like, and if it's a day that it's like, damn, I really don't want to like eat crazy, like
That's what he thinks. Suck
corn
on that.
kernels. You know what I mean?
He finishes the bag.
Some corn kernels. Peel the bag. Okay.
All right.
I want to know one style of food that you could wipe off the face of the earth and you wouldn't miss it one bit. What would it be?
One style of food. Oh boy. One style of food.
Like I'll tell you mine. Mine right away. Chinese food.
Really?
Mine's Japanese.
Never again.
I
Chinese
love
food.
Chinese food.
Never again.
I grew up on Chinese food. That's tough. For me, probably hot dogs. I wouldn't care.
Really?
Yeah.
I couldn't live without hot dogs, bro.
I wouldn't care.
Japanese food, they could get that shit out of here. Sushi.
Oh,
Yeah, you don't like sushi?
My wife loves it.
I love sushi too.
You gotta try Sushi by Boo if you haven't.
Sushi by Boo.
Our boy owns the one in West Hampton, brand new. When I tell you, changed my whole outlook on sushi. It was a life changing.
I want him to eat sushi on camera.
The first time I was gonna ever eat sushi was when we got our YouTube plaque. We were supposed to bring it to a sushi place and then have them like put sushi all over the plaque.
They was gonna eat it.
We never ended up doing it though.
Potentially
but, like,
throw up.
But
It was for the clip.
I don't know. We're
if
good.
I-
We're
I-
good.
Listen, we do what we got to do. We get it.
We got the flag. We just didn't shoot the video.
No, we'll do it. We'll do
One
it.
day.
One day.
I'm gonna eat.
The sushi by Boo, I'm telling you, he doesn't eat sushi, and like, so is
Oh,
what
you don't eat sushi?
No,
I don't
no.
eat sushi.
Okay.
It's changed my
Yeah.
life.
Really?
It's
What's your favorite sushi now?
unbelievable.
What did I like? I like.
What's it about this
But do you
sushi
guys,
that makes
but
you
hold
eat
on. Do you
sushi?
know this about sushi? That there's a difference between sushi, maki rolls, and sashimi.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
Maki
Well,
roll.
We had omakase.
it was omakase.
So you had like sashimi and sushi.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
didn't-
Yeah.
Did you get rolls, maki rolls?
No
Oh, okay.
rolls.
And you
It was
just
just they
looked
lay it over the rice. I love Chinese food. I mean,
Chinese food's fire.
Italian's my
Chinese
number one
food
by
is
far.
fire.
Chinese food's fire. Honestly,
Alright.
for that comment, go give me a beer, bro. Come on.
You want to laugh? If there was a all right, listen. I love Italian food, but if there was a food, if you were to ask me, what food would you eat for the rest of your life? Japanese food all day.
No way.
Hey, all day.
Yo, Franco gets pissed at me. We'll have like
All
Italian for
day.
lunch. He'll be like, "Where you want to go for dinner?" And I'll name like an Italian spot. He gets so fed up. I can eat Italian.
Italian's the
breakfast,
only
lunch,
thing
and
I
dinner.
love. Like I can eat it every day.
Do you like Indian food?
No.
Franco, do you like Indian food?
Hell no. That's another one that can get out.
All right, this is my guy.
Franco does have his mic. He said he'll eat anything.
He'll eat anything. Okay. No,
Indian food's another one they can get rid of.
Dude, come on. You got to tilt the beer.
You gotta tilt it.
I'm making mess.
You got to let, no, now you have to let the foam come
Now
out.
you gotta let. Oh, now you gotta let.
Should have let me do it.
No, you gotta come up. You have
You
to
know
come
what?
back with that.
Get the napkin. Get a paper towel. Wipe it off. I don't want you to mess it up.
You
anymore.
just
There's a paper
college-
towel in the corner, I think.
You just college barred your beer.
Yeah.
What we talked about snacks. What's the one snack that defines your childhood?
Peanut M&Ms.
Just like that.
Straight up.
Keep bringing them up.
Dude, so peanut M&Ms were just like my go-to at the movie theater when we were like walking down the street late night, run into the convenience store, peanut M&Ms, king size, the share ones. They didn't get shared. I ate them all. But like peanut M&Ms. You ever mixed peanut M&Ms with a bag of pretzels?
That's good.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Life-changing. I don't know. Peanut M&Ms. That's my childhood.
Chocolate covered pretzels is an insane.
Oh, yes, it is.
But I mean, you answered that question as if he sent you the questions before. You questions.
I
You were
just-
just ready with
I
the
just
peanut
ready.
M&Ms.
I was just ready.
That's what I'm like.
He was cracking up.
I'm still thinking about what's my childhood.
If you walked into the gas station, what candy? Or what's
Wait, it
that?
has to be the gas station? I was
No,
gonna say
anyway.
Nutella.
No, like no, from your childhood. Like,
Anyway.
what, like,
Nutella. I was gonna say the snack. Nutella.
see, like for me, like
Is Nutella a snack or no? Is that not
No,
a snack?
Nutella's
category?
like-
No.
It can be a snack.
No,
That's not a
no. So Nutella, they have Nutella snacks.
But
They
they
do.
didn't.
Don't tell me Nutella's
my
new.
childhood. No. They
Yes, this is new.
So childhood.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, you have to see our friend. I don't know if you're ever
How
familiar
about
with
Cookie Crisp? Was that a snack?
Cookie Crisp.
That's a cereal.
But because they're
can be.
cookies, that's
You
the
guys have
argument.
the craziest rules for snacks.
There's barriers.
There's a lot of fucking walls.
What were you gonna
If
say?
you
There's a lot
eat-
of gray areas with your snacks. Like, what's going on?
If you eat the Cookie Crisp with milk, it's a cereal at that point. It doesn't count as a snack. But if you're just raw dog in the bag of Cookie Crisp,
Agreed.
that's a snack.
Agreed.
Yeah, bang.
100%.
if you're just raw,
Damn.
if you're just raw dog in the Cookie Crisp,
That's
God bless. Dude.
I can't talk to anybody who's just talking Cookie Crisp. That's crazy.
It's American pie, the cookie.
No way.
But back to the Nutella. A Nutella sandwich is not a snack, but the Nutella snacks are snacks.
Yes.
So
yes.
my mother used to send me to school with Nutella on Italian bread. Like that
fire.
was my snack. Like I don't know.
Hey, that works.
Yeah.
It will play. It will play.
And you get
I got made fun of in like this first grade for him, and I never went to school with him ever. Damn. So it's snacks. I don't know. I guess I was just one of those fat kids who just ate a lot of food. I guess instead of candy. I wasn't a big candy kid. You know, like Reese's. I'll eat some Reese's. Snickers here and there.
Okay.
You know. What about you? I want to know what's your go-to candies.
my
snacks.
My go-to. So if I had to do my Mount Rushmore of snacks,
Franco's so pissed you guys didn't ask him this before.
I've been sweating over here. With
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
No.
I would go Gushers,
Oh my God! I forgot that.
purple Skittles,
Just purple?
the purple bag of Skittles.
Oh,
is the best.
I thought you were
the Wireberry.
I thought you like just plucked
best
out
ever.
the purple.
You're gonna call me crazy for this one, but cosmic brownies are some of the best.
You're not
ever.
crazy. That's
Damn. So
that's
chocolate chip cookies count as a snack?
yeah.
Damn. So that might be not my number one. That's a baked good, not a snack.
It's a snack. You can buy bags of
Like Tate's?
Cookies?
Nah.
Oh, I'm
Chocolate chip cookies, not Tate's baked. So you're telling me
It's Nicky.
they have to be prepackaged to be a snack? And is there a difference between baked and packaged?
No, I'm like, but you,
We're getting down to the
yeah,
science.
we got to think about.
No, he's trying to make up fucking rules because he's pissed that we were coming at him for with our rules.
What's your fourth?
He's got me on chocolate chip cookies now.
All
He's
right, so
making me
what-
lean towards
what's,
Tate's.
What's your fourth? You said Cosmic.
Cosmic Brownies is number
so
3.
What's your fourth?
The fourth is such a toss up, but the twisted Fritos, the barbecue ones, the honey barbecue, you can't have just one. I'm eating that whole bag, and it's the fattest bag of chips. I feel like.
You know what we
Yes.
didn't?
I feel like they are the chunkiest bags.
You know
get
what
the
we left
most
out?
chips?
That is
You know what
a
we
fact.
left out? Pringles.
I thought about Pringles. I did
Those
think
fell off years ago.
they did.
They have the perfect amount of salt.
This kid with
Sometimes
salt.
they make my stomach hurt a little bit.
Phil, I
Yeah,
thought about
Pringles fell
Uncrustable,
off.
but
Ooh, and
Uncrustable is more of like, if that's a snack, that's number 1. But
Yeah.
Uncrustables is his own thing. I think.
It is.
That's
There's
a good
some
one.
categories
I
of
wish I
snacks.
said that one. That's how good.
What's your-
I wish I said that.
Mine is what am I? I'm gonna go with Sour Patch Kids or really
one.
Sour Patch Kids or Sour Patch Watermelon.
That's a good one.
Fire.
Yeah.
We talked about Gushers yesterday.
That's a good
That's on
one.
my list. Dunkaroos.
Wait, which ones? The new style or the old?
No, the old stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because the new frosting is bullshit.
Yeah, no, it's
Don't
yeah,
think.
no.
Yes.
That's it.
It's just funfetti. Like,
What's my fourth? Shit. My fourth is. Damn. I don't know.
First thing that comes to mind. Gun to head. Go.
Oh, I would be dead.
So you got 3.
Barbecue chips.
Okay.
I got
Lay's? Lay's?
Lay's.
Yes, fire.
I have to change
Let's go
mine.
one.
No, not Lay's. I'm
Not
sorry.
Lay's.
The Wise Honey Barbecue.
The yellow bag. The yellow bag with the honeycomb on it.
Yep.
Yeah, dude.
Yep.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Wow. You just brought that. Wow. That's
tastes
So I got to change mine.
What's yours?
chocolate
So
chip cookies.
we're going
chocolate chip cookies.
chocolate chip cookies, fruit by the fruit roll-ups, Stella Doro S cookies.
Ooh. Okay.
Those are fantastic.
Nah, yeah, you got to give me some time
Gotta
to
keep
think.
them in the milk.
Yeah. But it's funny because you'll have a cup of milk full to the top, and you stick the cookie in it, and when you pull it out, the fucking milk goes down to the bottom. It
Yep.
sucks up every drop of milk.
It
in
does.
that cup.
It's
Like,
incredible.
Nah, it is dope.
And what's
Like,
number 4?
Reese's.
I was gonna say if you don't have Reese's back to that one.
Oh, yeah, Reese's.
What else you guys got for us? Whatever
I know
you
I
want.
got one more that I want to get on real quick. I give you $1 billion right now, but you can never taste food again. You taking it?
How much?
$1 billion.
I can't wait, but like I can eat, but I can't
Damn,
taste.
how do you enjoy the
can't
money?
taste.
Shit, that's. Damn.
Can you smell it?
So that's something. I guess you can smell it. I mean, taste it.
But I can't taste anything.
You can't taste anything.
So anywhere I go, like if I have all this money, but I go to Italy, Greece, anywhere, I can't taste nothing.
But I can smell it.
I'm not taking the money
$1 billion.
because food. Like at the end of the day, let's keep it real. When you travel or eat, like food is part of the human experience. Money's cool,
Then
but
snack
all right,
time's
like,
over,
like
too.
that's like imagine. All right, you give me $1 billion. All right, guys, we're gonna fly to Italy. We're gonna go to Italy. We're gonna have some of the best food we've ever had. You guys can taste it. I can't taste it. That's miserable. I'll fucking kill
And then
myself.
snack time's done.
That's horrible.
Snack time's done. But also, to piggyback off what you said, not just that like you can't experience the food, but think about how many memories you have tied to a scent or a taste.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Be like-
I wouldn't be able to take. No, the money's not worth it. I want to taste the food.
Like we were talking about known as Meatballs before. We were at Pulpete 71 in the Upper West Side one time.
Okay.
I took a bite of this meatball. I looked at him and like I felt like I was with my nonna.
Yeah, it makes you want to like cry on.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like it was it
Nah.
Better than these.
but
Pulpete?
you
Man,
you
let me tell
can't
you.
compare my nonna's meatballs to anything.
Well,
No, I'm not taking the billion.
so like I said, my mom got pushed to number 3. It's between Saverio's and Pulpete.
I gotta try them.
We gotta try this spot.
I gotta try them.
But no, I'm not.
meatballs.
I can't
Yeah.
take the billion. I gotta taste the food. That's a human experience.
I might.
Food.
I don't know. It depends on the day.
I'm telling you right
Depends
now.
how shitty the day's going.
Honestly, that's a good answer.
It is.
I'm taking the billion.
Really?
I
This guy takes the money every fucking question we do. Every question.
No matter what.
I've needed a new food for a while. I need like something new. I need.
Oh, so you're done with food? Like tasted it all? So it's like I don't need it.
I need something new. I'll give me $1 billion. I'll bring us to wherever we got to go. You guys enjoy the food. I'll live vicariously through you, selfless.
Bro, you know what's crazy though?
Okay.
You know how much we could fuck with him?
Oh, absolutely.
Bro, we could like feed you like
Anything.
Like anything. Like that's crazy. Yo, eat raw onions. Yo, you know how much money we would make? He'd be the billionaire, but we'd be able to get people to pay us because we bet that he couldn't eat something.
Dog poop.
You couldn't taste it?
If you had $1 billion, I'll probably never talk to you guys ever again. Never see him again.
It's funny. We were talking about that driving over here. We were like, yo, if I had $500 million, I'd never start a business.
I'd delete my Instagram.
I was just delete my Instagram. I was like, I want to be like Tom from MySpace. This man sold his business, made $500 million, now
he
he
just
just
takes
travels and takes
pictures.
photos.
You would never see me.
They sound like me. I tell you all the time. I wish I didn't have my Instagram.
No, yeah.
Like it's just incredible. If
It's
you
funny
imagine-
how like the people who work Instagram the most are the people who hate it the most.
Dude, before this podcast, I had time limits on my social media on my phone.
smart.
No socials Monday through Friday.
I don't
That's
go on
smart.
Instagram unless I post on it. I like watch content on Facebook because I know like nothing's really gonna pop up that pisses me off there. So I just stick around on Facebook. I hide there, you know.
No, that's actually that's a good conversation though, because I'm very particular with what I watch. So I try to only like consume like certain podcasts, because if you get stuck doom scrolling, you first off, time just flies. But then you also just start down this rabbit hole of shit. Absolutely. And then you become like, I'm really big in like be the creator, not the consumer. And yeah, like when you get down a rabbit hole, it's bad.
You control your algorithm. Don't say the algorithm.
100%.
I go through it and I will unfollow a bunch of accounts that are garbage accounts
Yeah,
because I
like-
want to control what's on my feed.
Yeah, like for example, when we get close to football season, right? Because we're around the corner, I'll go and make sure like I'm a Jet fan, unfortunately. I don't know if you guys are, but
Denzel, baby.
oh wow. What do you like?
I'm a Giant fan, not die hard, but I'm for the Giants.
All right, that's okay. That's crazy.
I'm
like,
glad you said it.
yeah, like listen, I like that's crazy. That's just you from Long Island. That's crazy. But anyway, long story short, I like a bunch of football content. So I get updates every time I go on my phone because you don't want to miss certain things. Because like you know how when trade deadlines come up for football, it's like, dude, all of a sudden like Tyreek Hill can get traded for like 7 players, and you're like, what? Like you know. So I try to stay up to date. But yeah, you 100% control your algorithm. 100%. What you like. Now it's also how long you watch something for.
Yup.
People don't realize
That's
that.
not always true. It's like just because you're interested in one little clip or something doesn't mean now you want your whole algorithm.
No, not your whole algorithm, but like if you watch, like for example, let's say you watch a soccer clip for like more than 3 seconds, they'll maybe not in your next post, but like within those next 10, you're gonna get hit with another soccer post.
Well, I feel like the Facebook algorithm's a little stronger than the rest. Like you watch one little porn stars clip on Facebook, everything you scroll after that is gonna be like porn stars or like hardcore
Listen,
porn.
fuck
like,
that guy from Pawn Stars, by the way.
Why? What happened? Was he on the show?
No,
Wait, you're talking about porn stars or porn stars? Porn, like pawn shop.
Porn stars. Porn
the show from Vegas.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
what?
talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what
you
happened?
watch like
I
one
just-
clip of it, and your whole algorithm is that like.
I hate when we were watching that show, and he's like, "Oh, I got a buddy of mine."
Oh.
It's like nobody likes you, dude. Okay, no one fucking likes you.
You're gonna have to wait a couple days though, because he's not in town.
Make up some crazy shit. They got friends that do everything. Oh,
He's like,
they got-
yo,
the
wow.
best- The guy will bring in like a box, right, from like 1692, and it's like certain carvings. Oh, I got a buddy that specializes just in this.
He's like,
What?
and he's like, wow. He's like, this thing's worth 30 grand. Rick's like, I'll give you 8 grand for it.
So yeah, you run a hard bargain. Done.
And he's like, but the guy just said 30 grand. He's like, yeah, but it's gonna have to sit on my
storage.
shelf. I'm gonna have to look at it for the next year.
I gotta find a buyer. It's like, yo, you out of your mind. You make more money from the television show than the store.
Classic excuse. But
Dude, before we move forward and get too far away from the algorithm and the podcast talk and all that, I feel like I got one that's good for you.
Okay.
Give me your top 3 podcasts right now.
Whoa. Like in general,
this
Yes.
is an easy one
for me, it's
Alex.
Alex Hormozy, Gary Vee, Andy Frisella.
Okay.
Those
He
are my
sends them to me every day, all
I do.
day.
I started watching Gary probably, what are we in 2025? I started watching Gary in 2000, like 16 when I broke my leg.
Okay.
So I was in bed for a while. So I you find things to entertain, and Gary was like a big motivation. So him, Andy, Ed Milet was huge.
Yes, that's my guy.
Ed Milet was huge. What's his name? Oh my God, Tony Robbins, Eric Thomas. The like if we were to come up with like what do you call it before?
The Mount Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore of like
podcasts.
not even podcasts, just like motivational individuals. Those are the guys that would be up there. But now I'm really big in Alex Hormozy. Hormozy is like who I listen to on a religious basis, basically at this point, because he's young, he's 36, relatable. He's made so much money in such not a quick time, but like over the last like decade, and the way that he's able to make everything digestible. Ironically, we're eating food, but like digestible is what I find most appealing because I can understand everything that he's saying.
Absolutely.
He doesn't complicate it. Where like Gary, he'll sometimes just like yell shit, like your content sucks, make more of it. Where Hormozy will break down why it sucks, which I can appreciate.
For sure.
Okay. I'm gonna go Drink Champs, Joe Rogan, Growing Up Italian.
Nice.
Completely
That's a
different
solid-
categories.
That's like us. That's literally
We're sitting on like the right side of the table.
I got one more for you guys before Franco hits you with the finisher.
Okay.
Finish it, kid.
Let's do it.
Yo.
I'm ready.
Shout out other than Saverio's, okay? Other than Saverio's, shout out the last mind-blowing dish you had.
Mind-blowing dish.
Mind blowing or like
Like
really
we were like you and I were like,
mind-blowing.
holy shit.
shit. And it's a dish. Like it could be like a dessert.
It can be dessert. That's a dish.
But like you want like a restaurant style?
From what restaurant?
A restaurant,
Yeah.
okay.
Like I'll give you mine.
Okay, go
The
for it.
filet mignon ravioli from Cafe Napoli in Little Italy
Really?
was, I'm not kidding,
We gotta go try that.
unbelievable.
He said the name wrong purposely
Yeah.
when we did the video there.
Did he really?
Yeah, he said, what'd you say?
Napoli or something.
He said, but the owners didn't care because it created such havoc on the post and they got more.
That's what it's about.
Yeah. Yep. It's honestly, it's insane.
Yeah, I want to
filet
check it
mignon.
out. Their cannolis are fire.
Oh, the
filet
cannoli sauce.
mignon.
Yep.
For me, mind blowing. Like, honestly, I just had a phenomenal meal at One Rare in Scarsdale.
Okay.
It's a steakhouse, but we ordered the what's it called? Oh my god, the tomahawk, the porterhouse, and we had the lamb chops. Lamb chops are good. Their steak was phenomenal. Porterhouse, great. Tomahawk, great. But this place doesn't even exist anymore. The greatest lamb chops I've ever had in my life was at this cigar lounge. Oh my God. Why am I forgetting the name of the damn place? Grand Havana. So I don't know if you ever heard of it. So my business partner was a member at Grand Havana. It's one of the most exclusive cigar lounges in the world. There's only two. There was one in New York City and one out in Beverly Hills. The one in the city closed down because they sold the building. They didn't grandfather them in. But you had guys like Tom Brady, Jeff Bezos, like huge members of Wayne Gretzky. But they had these lamb chops that were like the size of this damn plate. But they did some type of like Asian like sauce and like oh my God. I've been trying to find something like that again. Can't find it.
I love how you guys got this much passion about food out of friend.
That's
Great. Oh, my turn?
Yeah, your turn.
So the last time I think I was blown away at like a place that I sat down at, like from like soup to nuts, I'd say Tutto El Giorno in the Southamptons.
I love that spot. Let's go.
Were you just there?
He did a video.
No, there was a spot.
No, my wife took me there for Father's Day last year, and I just did a video like off the whim at the place, and
You like that place a lot.
the place was fucking phenomenal. The video did crazy, like
No, yeah, you like that spot a
Yeah.
lot.
no, 100%.
I never order pasta when I go out, so I'm gonna go pasta. And it was actually last week. I'm a big like steak
Okay,
guy,
yeah,
steak or fish when I go out.
Okay.
But the cacio pepe pasta wheel from Osteria Ombra in Smithtown, That was pretty good.
That just sounded good when you said it.
I need it.
Oh my god, they whipped out the fire. They whipped out the pasta. Something about that cheese, man.
There's something to say though that when these places like we were saying before, like when they're able to also add like it turns into more of an experience.
Yeah.
And that's what you want. You know, that's what
That's
you
the
want.
marketing.
Yeah.
That's
you want
marketing
people
101.
like this taking videos, everything they're eating.
Well, that's
put it
what
on
we're in
Instagram.
right now, man.
That's what it
So
is.
the
man.
world of social media. You got to figure out how you're gonna get people to pull their phones out, take a photo, tag it, put it on the story, someone sees it, so on and so forth. That's the snowball effect right there.
And that's why you see, like in the lobby, they all got a chair with the sign and different things in the background. They want people taking pictures in that lobby.
Oh yeah, the swing. And
Yeah,
shit.
there's a
Yeah.
place.
Yeah,
There's a place. So in Mount Kisco, it's called Mount Kisco Diner. So like they actually have a menu within the menu
Fire.
that's
Place is
called.
trash.
Yeah.
It's ass. But like
I liked it.
nah, like the regular food's not bad, but
It's all for
they have an Instagram menu.
There's a version of the Mount Kisco Diner that actually makes that crazy shit that's really good. Called the Elm Street Diner.
Down Street Diner. All right.
Stanford, you gotta go. All
right.
Yeah,
Mount Kisco
that's the
Diner.
GOAT. That's like the OG,
Yeah.
but Mount Kisco Diner, just because it's closer to where we are, they have a menu in the menu. It's called an Instagram menu, and everything on
Their
there.
marketing's very
Oh
strong.
yeah, the
They
marketing's
crush it,
brilliant.
the marketing.
And so it's Instagrammable. So when you look at their page, if you type in Mount Kisco Diner, everything is Instagrammable. It's like they got like chicken cutlet tacos with like angel hair pasta. It's
Crazy
all purposeful.
milkshakes, the black.
Wow.
So it just
Black
drives
tap,
people. It's always packed in there.
Yeah.
Then Elm Street Diner is also, but the thing with Elm Street is shout out to owner John. He is really big where like his food is crazy, but it tastes really good. And he doesn't put it on the menu if it's not good. And he actually has a really cool way of doing that. So if restaurants are listening to this, just giving you some gem here. So what he does is that he'll come up with a menu item, right? So let's say he's like, all right, I want to do some type of chicken cutlet dish. He'll invite a foodie in and they'll do a video and then they'll put it out on social.
Okay.
And depending on performance, and if now people come into the restaurant and he sees the ticket, that name come up because it's not on the menu. So you have to actually physically show your phone to the waiter. And if he sees all those custom tickets, he knows to add it to the menu.
Add it to the menu.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's genius.
Yeah, that's how he leverages influencer marketing. I could go down a rabbit hole about that. But like influencer marketing, that's how he leverages it. That's the right way to do it.
Yeah,
But there's a lot of people that don't do it right and they just and people are just, restaurants are just slinging money out at people and like they're doing it with the wrong people. Like there's a whole strategy. We do it for clients. So it's like, it's a big, when you're maneuvering the right way, it can take your business from here to here. You don't even have to make content yourself. That's the crazy part. If you do it the right way, you never have to make a piece of content for yourself. You can just have the influencers do it for you.
Absolutely.
It's like using the test to take the test.
No, literally. It's like, why make content yourself if you're a restaurant?
Yeah.
If you can find people that are already really good at it and just give them free stuff to do it for
Exactly.
you. And they already have the reach. And it might, like some of these guys, like, listen, depending on who you're trying to get, it might cost you a couple dollars, right? But if you get the right guy coming in, oh, dude, he can 180 your business.
Pays you back tenfold.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
Stick to food. Let the influencers and the content
Exactly.
creators make the content.
Exactly. Or you could be like Crispy Pizza where everyone just like,
You ever watch Crispy Pizza stuff?
no.
For real? You don't watch content?
Nah, we just
No
talked about
Monday
how it's right
through
now.
Friday. Social media Monday through Friday, but now you're going to see them because we're talking about them. With Crispy Pizza, they literally just do this like raw, real, simple type of content.
Yeah.
Exploded, but it's not even about the pizza. It is, but it's about the people. So that's a whole different strategy. If you have good people, people will go to places just to see you. If you ever seen like Giovanni, the How You Doing? You ever see like, now I'm gonna time to make a sandwich. You guys might have seen our videos.
Yeah,
with
no,
How
I
You
know
Doing?
that.
Yeah.
So like Gio, literally people travel to see him.
Absolutely.
All over the country.
From all over the
Just
country.
sandwich from-
Same with GNRs, all these different places. But it's like Luigi's, but it's understanding that like if you can put a personality and have good food, now you went twice. Now just not just once. Now they're coming back for both. So
And that piggybacks what we said before. People are not coming just for the food; they're coming for the experience.
yeah, it's everything's an experience.
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
Absolutely. So, for whoever doesn't know already, where can they find you guys on social media?
So we have Snack Time TV on every single platform. So YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and then we have personal pages. Francis Volpe, FrancisVolpe, like the baseball player, and then
Nicky Smalls. NICKYSMASS. Double L, double S.
Yeah, double L, double S. But yeah, if you find Snack Time, you can find us. It's easier.
Yeah, I usually just tell people just Google Snack Time TV and everything will come up.
Yeah.
Nice and easy.
Yeah.
That's it. All right, I got one last one for you boys before we let you go. I want to know one person, dead or alive, that you could sit down to dinner with, ask any questions to, and they got to answer them. Who would it be?
Ooh. Damn, that's a really good. Dead or alive?
Dead or alive?
I have a multitude of people. Shit. One person. Dead or alive. You know what?
I know, man.
Go.
Let's hear it.
Denzel Washington.
Really?
I love that answer.
100%.
Damn. That.
Why Denzel?
Well, I'm just a huge fan of like his speeches and everything, like Falling Forward and all that stuff. Like I was like heavy like on his like stuff when I was in my personal development phase of life. And I'm just like a big fan of just like him as a person, like how he like just carries himself and like interviews and stuff, how he looks at life and stuff. You know, I'm just
That's a good one though.
like that. Like it's mainly his mindset. Like is really what attracts me.
I just saw him actually, like in person.
Really?
Crazy. Yeah, he did a play with on Broadway. Him and another big actor. Me and Suggs are walking down the street and like there's a crowd of people. Like, oh, let's see what everyone's crowded around for. I peek up and over. It's Denzel Washington. I'm like, no fucking way.
That's crazy.
Like, I feel like
That's
like
crazy.
you never see somebody like that.
This is completely not even close as famous, but do you guys remember Andy Milonakis?
Yeah.
I saw him in Trader Joe's once.
Is he still like,
Still looks like Andy Milonakis. I'm with my.
Who he would want? He wants to meet.
No. That story was funny though. I was in Trader Joe's. I'm with my girlfriend. I'm like, do you know who that is? And she's like, no. I'm like, it's Andy Milonakis. She goes, no way. I'm like, she's like, go take it. Like, say hi, introduce yourself. I'm like, no. He's like with his mom. Like, I wasn't gonna. But it was so weird. He was in Hartsdale on Central Avenue. But no, dead or alive, man. That's a really good question. There's a lot of people alive that I would love to talk to, but if dead, I'm gonna go dead. I'm gonna go with someone that's like. So, I'm a bit of a history buff. I think it'd be really, really, really cool to sit with like Winston Churchill.
Well, it's like the second episode in a row we got Winston Churchill. Like,
Really?
There was a couple ones back.
couple episodes back.
That's another great answer.
Yeah.
Churchill's an animal.
No, he is, and also I think he might have been like, he was brilliant, you know. So like, I think there would be questions I would want to know about like that time in the world because think about it, we're blessed. We didn't grow up during World War I, World War II. You know, I mean, those are horrible times. And so, like, I would just want to understand, like, the mindset. Because, like, we complain about stuff we go through today. Like, this man was literally trying to navigate how to make sure a country doesn't turn into, you know, dust, you know? And, like, he saw things that others didn't see. So I would like to understand, like, how did you navigate that? Because you have to have some type of level of IQ and emotional intelligence. So that I think that's who I'd want to sit with.
The IQ and the reach, man. Because the bureaucratic bullshit is insane.
Yeah. Or, you know, dude, there's so many people. Like, it'd be really cool to sit with, like, you know, Martin Luther King, you know,
That'd be dope.
alive. Yeah, I could take this for, like, obviously, look, I can go like Alex Ramosi. I think it'd be great to sit with, like, a Kevin Hart. I think Kevin Hart is, like, completely underrated in how brilliant he is when it comes to, like, his marketing. Yo, it's so crazy. Quick story.
Yeah, go.
So I'm scrolling through Netflix, and there's this movie with I forget the actor's name, but it's like the 5-year engagement. I don't know if you guys ever seen it. Okay, okay. So the thumbnail is Kevin Hart. He has like 6 lines the entire movie, but he's the thumbnail.
He's the face.
And I'm like, and I clicked it and we watched it,
you're like, yo,
and I'm like,
Kevin Hart.
literally, I was just like, yo, he didn't show up till like almost like like, you know, halfway into the movie or whatever it was. But I'm like, yo, this guy is such a star that they put him as the thumbnail because they know motherfuckers are gonna click it.
Yeah.
So like that just goes to show you, like, he's just like the way he's navigating, bro.
The epitome of an icon.
That, but also just he's like to me, he's like the Lil Wayne of movie and television. And what I mean by that is, like, dude, getting on with Kai Cenat on his screen.
He can do anything.
Dude, no,
He hasn't changed.
it hasn't changed, but he's just, and then like you take Lil Wayne, bro, Lil Wayne's what, 43? something like that.
I think he's older.
Carter 6 Coleman.
Yeah, but he's older than that.
Pushing like 50.
Especially like, bro, did you see him though at the Super Bowl or the draft, NFL draft? He looked healthy, but he's still jumping on songs with up and coming artists, still coming out with great songs,
Carter 6 is coming out in June.
and it's probably gonna go crazy. But it's like, I don't know. You have to really like look at what these guys are doing and learn from it because success leaves clues. And those are another two. Like I would love to sit with Lil Wayne too.
Little Wayne's
Marketing genius. Marketing genius. Yo, he
GOAT.
Birdman back when he was 16, freaking taglined. No, he taglined or he copyrighted Bling Bling. I don't know if you knew that.
That was one of their first songs.
Yeah, but he every time you used it in another song, they got paid.
I actually didn't know that.
Yeah, Birdman did that. Brilliant, bro.
The words bling bling.
Yeah.
Wait,
Wow.
he copyrighted it. No, he didn't copyright it. He just invented it.
But but then they copyrighted the saying. I'm pretty
No,
sure.
they didn't get a chance to. That's Birdman. They asked him on a podcast what his biggest regret. I'm like,
Oh, he didn't. Oh, I thought they did.
not copywriting Bling Bling.
Oh, I thought he did because that was.
He would have. He said he would never needed music ever again.
Yeah. I thought he did.
Yeah, Birdman went bankrupt too, right?
Yeah. He had like rock bottom. And
Yeah.
shit.
A lot of those
He
guys
doesn't
do
pay his
that.
artists. He don't pay the producers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Damn. Gentlemen.
Guys, thank you so much for having
Thank
us.
you. Thank you guys.
Appreciate it. Bro, thank
Amazing.
you.
Thank you
This
guys
is
for
honestly the dopest podcast we've ever been on.
Yeah, this was
Wow.
this was a lot of fun.
100%.
We got the
Appreciate
E.
it. It was a pleasure,
we got the
a
E.
pleasure being here, like for real.
We need a photo.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We're gonna grab a photo, Anthony.
But also, this place, thank you. The hospitality.
Shout out to Saverio. Amazing. Dude, the
All day.
meatballs were unreal.
Everything.
The whole fly.
Everything.
And wait, she brought us cookies.
Oh, she brought us cookies.
Oh,
Wait,
rainbow cookies.
Rainbow cookies.
We gotta try those.
We gotta try these.
Oh, yeah.
On this
Gotta
floor.
do a little
Wow.
cheers.
I get a cheers.
Yo, these
Look
this
at
is how they should look.
Look at the symmetry in this.
This is how it should look.
Wow.
These.
Wow.
I'm
Do you
ready.
make these
You ready,
here?
guys?
Oh no.
Cheers.
Should have just said yeah. Cheers.
They're the best. Great.
Wow.
These are wow.
Little raspberry jam.
Wow. Saverio's in Massapequa since 1967. Snack Time TV. This was an amazing time.
Thanks for having us.
Nicky Fran, thanks for coming. We're the Oven Podcast. If you're on YouTube, like, comment, share, spank that subscribe button. Audio listeners, follow us and leave a 5-star review. And don't forget, there's always an open seat for you at the Oven.
Yes, sir. We out. We teamed up with Underdog Fantasy. We have a promo code OVEN. We're gonna give you 50% cash back on your deposit, maximum $500. That's a free $250 in the bag for you if you do it the right way. It's free money. Money in the bag. And W Energy. Same code OVEN. Get you 10% off your first order. I think every order, actually, correct?
Every order.
Every order moving forward. 10% off W Energy drinks. They're the clean energy. We love them. You're gonna love them.
Keep it cooking in the oven.